Genesis chapter 10, the Table of Nations, verse 1 through 32. Shem, Ham, and Japheth became the fathers of the nations. Shem represents the Semitic peoples, Jews, Arabs, Assyrians, Arameans, Phoenicians. Ham represents the Hamitic peoples, Ethiopians, Egyptians, Canaanites, Philistines, Babylonians, possibly the African and Oriental peoples, though many scholars view the Orientals as Japhetic. Japheth. The Japhetic peoples, the Medes, Greeks, Cypriots, etc., probably the Caucasian people of Europe and of northern Asia. Many scholars would also include the Orientals here. The order in this chapter is the sons of Japheth, verse 2 through 5, the sons of Ham, verse 6 through 20, and the sons of Shem, verse 21 through 31. The Spirit of God is going to center on Shem and his descendants during the rest of the Old Testament. The different languages of verse 5 probably look forward to the time after the Tower of Babel, chapter 11, verse 1 through 9. Notice three references in this chapter to the division of the people. Verse 5 describes the division of the Japhetic tribes into their different areas. Verse 25 tells us that the division of the earth at Babel took place in the days of Peleg. Verse 32 serves as an introduction to the Tower of Babel in chapter 11, when the families of the sons of Noah were divided into different nations with different languages. Nimrod, verse 8 through 10, means rebel. He appears as the first mighty one on the earth after the flood, verse 8, and as the first to establish a kingdom, verse 10. He built Babylon, in rebellion against God, and also Nineveh in Assyria, verse 11, another inveterate enemy of God's people. As already mentioned, verse 21 lists Shem as the older brother of Japheth. It is impossible to identify with certainty the places where the various people settled, but the following will prove helpful in later studies. Tarshish, verse 4, Spain. Kittim, verse 4, Cyprus. Cush, verse 6, Ethiopia. Mizraim, verse 6, Egypt. Put or Foot, verse 6, Libya. Canaan, verse 6, Palestine. Ashur, verse 11, Assyria. Elam, verse 22, Persia. Aram, verse 22, Syria and Mesopotamia.